Okay, I'm back for part two. I had to stop and get me a little bit of jello fries. Quick plug, this is from African Delight, African food in Ho Chi Minh City. It's a lovely Vietnamese lady that actually makes the food so flavorful and delicious. Love it. There's a security process. I go inside to get my document notarized. Size room, maybe 4 windows. So I pass my documents to the security guard. He gives it to a lady at the window. She calls my name, butchers it, but you know, it's cute. She speaks English. Everybody speaks English. Um, so she asked me what I want to do. I told her I want to notarize a document. I give her my passport. I explain the instructions and what it's for. And then I also explained that we need a witness because we need a witness. But it can't be somebody that's party to the transaction. So it couldn't be like my children or anybody. So I didn't bring anybody with me. I assumed there would be a witness available that I could use because surely, you know, if they notarize documents, this is not the first encounter they had with needing a witness. So she says, oh, well, none of the staff can be a witness for you. So you can ask somebody in the facility if they want to act as a witness for you. Gulp, gulp, y'all, because like I'm in Ho Chi Minh City. I don't know if these people speak English. Everybody looks Vietnamese except one guy who's a white guy. And like I don't want to target him, but that's who I'm looking at when I have to make my announcement. You know, if I go to the side, excuse me, does anybody speak English? And it's, you know, some people look up. They didn't acknowledge that they spoke English or not, but they look up. And I just said, like, okay, I'm just looking for a witness for this notary for a document I have. Can anybody act as a witness? I'm gazing at the white man because I know you speak English. So he looks back. He says, oh, I can do it. Mind you, I asked the lady before I went to make this announcement, is this happening right now? Because I assumed that that person would get up and follow me. She says yes. So he says, yeah, I can do it. I don't have any documents, but I'm like, that's fine. But follow me, sir. We go back up to this lady. I'm like, mission accomplished. Here go my witness. Like, we good. Let's go. So she said, oh, not right now. And I'm just looking side eye. Not right now. Not right now. So she's like, oh, not right now. Not right now. When they come to do the notary at window 4, then you'll go. And so the guy's like, well, if I'm still around, I can do it. So I'm like, okay, fair. So my next step is to sit back down and wait to pay to get this document notarized. Now, mind you, I have one page. I have one page to notarize. How much? And we're in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So how much do you think? How much do you think that they charged me to notarize a one-page document? How much do you think? How much do you think they charged me to notarize one page in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam? 50 US dollars. 50 US dollars to notarize one page. Okay. We're in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Be so for real. Then also, I had to pay to come here. I had to pay to go back home, get the passport. I had to pay to come back, and I'm going to have to pay to go back. Okay, fine. This is ending up to be a pretty expensive day, but that's okay because we're closing on a property. I'm going to receive that money. I'm not going to have to deal with those bills. Okay, that's fine. 50 US dollars. Now, we're in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I've been here for a little over 2 months. I got the lay of the land. The way I pay is all on my phones, and I have 2 phones, okay? You can pay here by what they call a bank transfer. So it's the app you use. You scan a QR code, you pay, bam. I love it. Easiest thing ever. That's one way to pay. Second way is Apple. It's not really Apple Pay because I don't even have Apple. It's like Google Pay. But you know how you have your wallet and you can tap with your phone? It's one of those 2 ways. I don't even carry cash anymore for real because either they accept tap pay or they're going to accept that QR code. Even the lady on the side of the street selling damn yams, they're selling potatoes, anything. She has a QR code. My nanny has a QR code. Everybody has a QR code. Where do I scan, sir? They don't take scan. They don't take QR codes. They don't take Apple Pay. And mind you, they've already taken my phone. So it's just registering to me like, how am I going to pay with this if they take my phone? But I'm thinking, well, maybe they'll allow me to go back and get my phone just to pay. And like, I can't be the first one. I don't have any cash, sir. I just had to pay. I don't have it. It becomes like that R. Kelly song, like, you know, where he looks at me and I look at him and he looks at me. We were just looking at each other because I'm like, you know, sometimes you just gotta shut up. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet and let the silence like move them to talk. So I'm like, sir, I don't have any cash. And I just shut up. And he's looking at me and I'm looking at him and I'm, you know, I'm trying to, you know, turn my feminine charm on. Like, sir, I'm just a girl. Like, I'm just a girl. I don't have it. Shucks, gee willikers. Whatever will I do? He's like, well, where do you live? I'm like, I live in, you know, I live far, sir. I live 45 minutes away from here. He's like, you don't have any friends in the area? No, sir. Not from Vietnam. Don't have any friends in this area. All my peoples are back where I live. Well, maybe you could reschedule for another day. Sir, I gotta close on this property. It's happening next week. I need this house to close. What are you talking about? I just went home and then I came back and then, but come on now. I can't, I'm not going back home. Okay? I'm not going back home. I got your witness. I got the passport. I'm not going back home. So he's like, well, maybe you can ask somebody around if you can scan and then they give you cash. And I'm already like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back amongst these crowd of Vietnamese people and asking if I can give them, you know, and then I don't even have my phone anyway, so how am I going to do that? And also, the conversation is not private. We're at the window and you can hear a pin drop in here. So I know for sure everybody's hearing this conversation as though nobody has stepped up. So that's out the window. So he's like, well, maybe you can go to the coffee shop that's across the street and ask anybody there if they can help you. So I'm like, okay, well, that's what I'm going to have to do because, you know what I'm saying, it's getting done today. So I go back to the security. I get my phones. I get my water. I go across the street. And even when you cross on the street, I'll put a clip in. The saxophones play. Every time I cross the street here, saxophones is playing. So, yeah. I go across the street to the coffee shop, and it's like, okay, thinking to myself, do I start with the people or do I start with the staff? And I'm like, I'm going to start with the staff because maybe they've had this happen before. And then also, I don't want anybody to think I'm scamming them. Like, I'm just a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just need the cash. So I go to the staff, and then the first lady is acting like she doesn't understand me. So I'm like, okay, here we go. Adventures in Vietnam. But she gets a younger girl, and she does understand me. She speaks English, and I'm explaining what I have to do. She said, how much? And I'm like, oh, gosh, she's going to help me. She's going to help me. So I'm like, okay. First, I tried to get the whole 50. So I'm like, okay, I need $1,350,000. She was like, oh, that's too much. So I'm like, okay, wait. Okay. Wait. So I did have some money because, remember, I asked my baby to put some money in my passport. I was missing $650,000. So I said, okay, can I get $650,000? She was like, yeah, we can do that. So I scanned. This is going to be another video. That's crazy. Yeah, it's getting long. It's going to be another video. So if you want to hear the rest, come on to part 3.